Good morning, everyone. Good morning and happy Monday to you. Happy start of the week. We have a little reprieve from the rain, and it's been such a gift this morning. We had kind of a weird thing happen last night. So after supper, I was chit-chatting, texting with P, and my husband's like, "Leach, can you come look at this?" Because remember, y'all, I'm the person that does all the home repair stuff. So, and it's not like I'm an expert. I've just had to learn over the last 20 years. All right, so he's a little worried because he thought he must have, we left one window open and there was puddling happening on our lanai. Now you got to remember, y'all, can you see the shipboard behind me? This was an outdoor patio for many, many years, and it was just very inexpensively screened in. So it's not well constructed. I told y'all. That's why I only keep certain supplies out in the lanai cupboard I showed you yesterday that I reorganized. That's why I'm constantly anti-molding. We have a lovely table out here that we eat on every day and sit at all day long. My aunt got it for us. And it's like a really special table because we spend more time out here than she ever spends outside, right? Same thing with my bestie. When she's down in Florida, she doesn't spend a lot of time outside either. We do every minute of the day, but that all has to be anti-mold proofed and everything, and I do all that. But the poor hubby was like, "What's going on?" So we went and looked, and it actually was not a leak from the window seal, which is what I thought it was because the wind was pounding the rain last night. But actually it was coming through a small bit of grout where the kind of shipboard clapboard meets the grout and tile. So that tells me we need to reseal that area. So I'm gonna need to do a little research today. I can seal just fine. I'm good with caulking and sealing. I do that both here and in New York. I know how to do it in our kitchen. I have to do it again in our bathroom. I can do it. I just got to figure out what kind for here. So I'm going to do a little research today. We did have a couple of hours of break and I could have gotten out. But just as I was getting ready, thinking maybe I'll go to the post office, we got another emergency alert saying don't go out. It's going to hit any second again. And you can hear it building up again. But it was nice, y'all, to have a slight reprieve. We are expecting at least one more day of this. Again, I may lose power, so I'm making this video now. Just because it might be my only opportunity today to make this video for you. I told y'all that Erica sent me this cute little package, and where did I put it? There it is. It's right here. And it flew down our whole catwalk. So thank goodness I chased it and I got it. And I had to open it out of order, y'all, because it was drenched. And if I had left it there, we would have had mold. So forgive me. I know this is ahead of other people, but it would have been ruined if I didn't do it. So I just want to share it with you before I put it away. It was very thoughtful, y'all. This is from E. Johnson Woodson, who was my newbie swap partner, if y'all remember. And she does a smile a day video, and I'll put a link to her channel below. But she sent me these beautiful vintage fashion die cuts for my birthday. It was so sweet. She sent me a little note saying, these are for your birthday. I hope this really brightens your day. And what I'm really touched by is, I teach fashion. This was amazing. Not that you could ever tell by what I wear during COVID or my messy nails, but I do, and I do design clothes. So I loved this so much. I loved it so much, and I was so excited, and I love vintage, as you all know. So to have these vintage fashion drawings, plus it's great for my students, y'all. So I'm so excited. I don't know that I'm going to use them in a traditional way. I might use them for my fashion journal just because they're so inspiring, right? So they're wonderful. Thank you so much, Erica. And then, y'all, there was that other envelope that went flying down the catwalk. And unfortunately, there was not a note inside. But some beautiful angel sent me these Dilution die cuts. And everyone knows I love Dilutions. I love Jane Davenport. I like her weirdness and her quirk. And I suspect the person, whoever did this wonderful angel did it so because of my fussy cutting problem right now. So I have some Dilution stamps here, and I haven't been using a lot of them because it's really hard to fussy cut with what I have right now. So this was so amazing. And if you've never seen these before, because we all know I'm a bit weirder than the average bear on here. So, and I don't mind owning that. It is who I am. I like strange things. Or what other people might call strange things. I love this. That to me is not strange. That's artful. I particularly like the spider web face one. Look at that, y'all. And then I want to show you this one. This one's so cute. Oh my gosh, these are better for me even than the Vera Lane ones. And you all know I like Vera Lane, but this quirk is my kind of quirk. I'm loving each and every one of these. So I don't know which one of you did this beautiful thing, but thank you. It is hard for me to fussy cut right now. As Miss Sheila says, oh my goodness, fussy cutting is out. I'm doing it, but sometimes y'all, I cut off the feet of my little girls because like I don't have a lot of control. It's getting better. It's getting better with exercise, but it's still hard and it still hurts. So this is a huge help. Plus, sorry, I touched the mic. I got so excited. I touched the mic. So a big thank you to the Angel and to Erica for those surprises. I really appreciate it. It was a really nice thing the week of my birthday to get that. I also want to say it's Brian's birthday. It's Heather's birthday. I mean, there's a ton of us in November celebrating our birthdays. And I know off the top of my head, I'm forgetting like 6 people. Brian is also, B&D Crafts is also having a procedure. Please keep him in your thoughts and in your prayers. He did ask for that last night on the live, and I know there's many of us thinking of him today and wishing him well. So please join me in doing that. We had so much fun on the live, y'all. Oh, we also had some great craft conversations. I want to tell you, Cynthia Aguilar alerted us to the fact that there is now a big Z steel kind of rule die for mask making. This is important. If you have a brother scan and cut, you can't put a steel die through, right? But if you have a die cutter, you can die cut out one and scan the image, and then it can cut fabric. So that's a workaround. It's huge that there's a die for it because some of us are not good at patterning and sewing so well. So I want to alert you to that. Thank you, Cynthia Aguilar, for letting us know. That's a huge help, especially for folks making tons of masks like Lisa Douglas, Sharing Moore, Janet Kay. These are people that make a lot of masks, and maybe this will be helpful. So thank you. I also want to tell you that I had so many things to tell you this morning. I'm telling you, y'all, my brain is like a sieve today because I have a lot on my mind. I was trying to get some work done this morning, some writing work that's due, and my hubby just was talking nonstop, and I finally just say, honey, I am working. You all know that I'm trying to divide my day the way that this great doctor has inspired me to, and you can see it's working. I look better. I have more energy when I adhere to it. But sometimes, y'all, the world is conspiring. I had a work morning for writing because I have some medical stuff today and other things I have to get done today, and I just couldn't get it done because the hubby was just chit-chattering away. And I appreciate that he wants to chat through everything. It's just, I'm on such a tight schedule right now that I'm like, no. So let's hope I do a little catching up of that work this week so that I don't fall behind, y'all. So that I don't fall behind. There are so many great videos today. I'm kind of envious because I'm off to do some medical stuff. Even in this storm, I have to go do one thing for sure out of the house. So I may not be able to watch everything until tonight, but I'm so looking forward to it. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to come on today to do some more birthday mail. I don't want to promise you just because the medical thing and the driving in the stormy weather, Floridian drivers sometimes, and that's a generalization, sometimes are challenging in inclemental weather. I grew up in Canada. We were used to driving in dense snow, heavy rain, but they're less used to some of it here. So when there's rougher weather, sometimes drivers get panicky. So the drive will be a little stressful today. So in case I don't come back on, I apologize. It's not that I'm not excited to share with you the other birthday entries. It's again about learning how to pace myself the way the doctors are trying to encourage me to. I'm only being transparent. I'm being very transparent for 2 reasons. I believe in transparency so you know what's happening. But also, did you all see Sabrina's video yesterday? I hadn't seen it before the live because our power was up and down. But it was heartbreaking, y'all. And again, I say if you communicate either on your channel, in a text, in an email, people are so nice and understanding. And I'll tell you, I've known Sabrina now quite a long time. And I have no problem sharing this with you. When we needed help during COVID, Sabrina was right there, every step of the way. You know, she hadn't formally joined the Angel team, but she became part of the Angel team just by being herself. And I normally don't say anything about the Angels, but I think in this case I want to. I want to share that with you. Like, she never wrote and said, can I join the Angel team? She just started doing everything the Angel team was doing. It was amazing to watch, actually. And she did it with an open heart. So it was particularly sad for me to see that video. You know, this was a woman, even if she hadn't stepped up and helped everybody during COVID, I'd say, well, that's just not right. I would have had the same response that Sunoko had. But considering how much she did for people during COVID, I was like, oh no, this cannot be happening. But I think, our community is going to come together. We can't fix this problem, but I will say this. I did hear from some folks yesterday who are like, how do we fix this? And I know Heather and Anna are amazing women, and they're all about fixing it. So somehow this is going to be made right. It's not easy to make it right, but I think as a community, we can make it right. We can. And we can show Sabrina she's loved and valued, and I loved all of her projects. Didn't you? So why I'm being so transparent about the mail that's sitting there that needs to be opened is I don't want you to not understand why if I don't come back on. I'm excited to open it. It's hard for me not to open it, but I can't promise you because of this new schedule. So if everything goes okay with the drive and it's not too stressful and I get the appointment done and I get the other appointment with my doctor done, I'm doing a virtual one, then I'll be on with more mail. And if not, I will do so tomorrow. I'm wishing for all of you a creative and a happy day. Again, there are so many great videos today. Aren't we ever blessed, y'all? So many. I can't wait to watch them. Have a great day. And hopefully I'll see you later on. Bye for now.